begin session.
Hey guys, thanks for coming today.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you have a good weekend? It's a long weekend.
That's alright.
Yeah, it was okay.
Kind of bored.
Okay. Who wants to start checking today?
I'll go first. So my name is Jen, and I'm not currently clean, but I'm gonna be clean tomorrow. And I would say probably at like a 5. This weekend I went to this pretty awesome party though, so that was pretty cool. And then I guess I really want to work on getting off probation, because that's just it's real big pain for me, and I don't want to be on probation anymore.
Okay. So you're still you want to get off
Yeah.
probation, and you're at 5 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything that could happen that could make that a 6?
Well, I guess this weekend with that party that I went to, my mom got really mad at me because, she knew I was drinking there, and so I guess if my mom was mad at me, that would bring it up a little bit.
Okay. So have mom be less angry at you today?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for sharing.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, my name's Pierre. I've been clean a day. I'd rate it about a 4. Yeah.
What do you want to work on today?
Get off probation too. I'm down with what you were saying. It's pain. You just always having to,
Get off probation.
just man up all the time and dealing with all the tests and the UAs and all that.
Yeah. Well, I heard you say that you've been clean for a day. That's a first time for you. What's going on
I know.
there?
Well, something's got to give. If I'm gonna get off probation, they're not just gonna let me off probation. Even if I kept my mouth shut, they just gonna cut it loose. But keep popping a dirty UA, it's just not gonna happen. So.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah, you made some good effort so far, right?
Yeah.
Good for you. You got a whole day.
Whole day.
That's awesome. So what can we do to have that 4 turn into a 5? Anything could happen during group or?
It's just withdrawals. I'm just
Withdrawals.
hating life.
Okay.
But
So you're uncomfortable?
yeah,
Okay.
a little dubstep.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing. So what do you guys want to work on today?
I guess.
How do we get off probation?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
I mean, we come here. What do we got? What do we do?
Yeah, what does it look like to get off probation?
I don't know. I've been on it for so stinking long. I can't even for at least
I know.
2.5 years.
2.5 years?
Yeah, I've been on for a long time too.
Okay.
I mean, I guess you gotta be clean to get off probation.
Gotta be clean to get off probation. Any other factors require you to get off probation, or is it just being clean?
Well, I mean, probably not getting in any other trouble either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much longer do you have left of probation, Jen? Do you know?
Well, they keep saying 3 months, but every time I go in, it keeps being that my time's 3 months. So they keep extending it, which is really hard. But every time I go in, I'm not clean. So that obviously they're not going to take me off probation if I'm not clean.
Yeah, Peter, what issue do you think that is? What challenge do you think?
Maybe 4.
So do you have any questions for her to help her with challenge 4?
Well, it's that whole thing. I mean, it says responsibility, right?
Right.
So, who gets to call the shots? Or do we actually have some say in getting off probation? I guess we kind of do.
Kind of do? Well, that's a really good point. What say do you guys have?
I guess staying clean.
Yeah.
Really, I mean that's kind of why I go through this stuff,
Yeah, you've got a day.
I got it's if you don't want to suffer, I guess, and keep this whole thing keep going. I guess it's trying to stay clean so you can get off probation.
So getting off probation just looks like being clean? That's it? That's what we'll take to get off probation? for both of you?
I think so, and then, making sure that we're getting, going to our meeting with our probation officer and showing up and doing, the other, everything that we have to do to get off.
Well, I guess, staying clean, it's also not getting pinched for possession and,
Yeah. Yeah.
and dealing and all that. I mean, it's kind of all connected.
Okay, so it's kind of thinking about what you're going to be doing and kind of thinking ahead. What challenges that?
Would that be
Is that that one?
Yeah, maybe challenge 5.
Yeah.
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 So you guys are thinking about what you want. You guys are thinking about, possibly being clean, getting off probation, and what it takes, your responsibilities in that.
Mm-hmm.
I heard you guys say maybe not selling, not having it on you,
Mm-hmm.
and you said showing up on time to
Yeah.
places, to meetings. Has that been something you struggled with before?
Yeah, I just, I get distracted with what I'm doing, especially if I'm using, time just seems to go by so fast, and I look at the clock and I was supposed to be somewhere 2 hours ago. And, so that's definitely been something that I have problems with, yeah.
Well, if I'm already loaded too, it's like, what's the point?
Yeah,
If
exactly.
they're just going to tack on a bunch more time.
Yeah, and then say like, why'd you come up,
Yeah. Right.
why'd you come in and you're not clean? Yeah. Yeah.
So they're going to add more time. Might as well enjoy the ride.
Yeah.
Right. So why not get the benefits, right?
Right.
If you're
Yeah.
going to have those consequences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything that can be done? Or is it kind of hopeless right now?
I mean, it feels kind of hopeless 'cause it's just so hard to stay clean and to be clean and to have to actually like deal with your problems, and it's really hard to do that when you're clean.
Well, especially everybody you hang out with. Is,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like all my friends
Yeah,
pretty
me
much
too.
use, and so
everybody.
yeah.
It's just, that's what we do.
I hear you guys saying that's hard.
Yeah, it's really hard.
Is there anything that can be done in group to make this easier? Any way that you guys can lean on each other in group or counselor?
Yeah, I mean, I guess my probation officer kind of helps me out because it keeps me accountable, and but I just do have to be make the effort to go and meet with him. But I do feel like he's a good support.
Well, that's great that you have him then.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Well, and I guess group, having to come to group, it at least it feels like, there's something happening. There's some movement to have it be different.
Yeah.
Even though it doesn't seem realistic, but
Yeah.
at least there's something happening.
Hey, is it time to go yet?
All right, you guys feel done? You feel like you've
Yeah.
talked about what you needed to talk about?
Yeah, I'm good whenever you are, if we
Yeah.
can get credit for being here.
Yeah, I want to get home
You
and
wanna
stuff.
go home?
Yeah.
Okay. So before we go, can you tell me what challenges you think we worked on today?
I mean, I think we definitely worked on challenge 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. We always end up talking openly about ourselves, but I mean that's kind of the go-to. Is there anything else that we worked on? Any other challenges we might have touched upon today?
Maybe 2, the whole thing. It's I'd rather be high than dope stick,
Yeah.
especially if I'm gonna add time.
Definitely a benefit. Definitely a challenge too. What about you, Jen?
I think 4, looking at our responsibilities and responsibilities of others, and then I think 2, challenge number 5.
Yeah, because you know you have to show up on time,
Yeah.
taking that responsibility, and if you show up on time, you might actually lead to getting off probation.
Yeah.
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 Nice.
For sure.
Thank you guys. Thank you for coming in. I'm glad to see you guys. See you next time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. End session.